Hey folks, so I'm up on a roof here and I found this on the trim. I was on the fascia yesterday, and I already pressure washed this house. I already went around and sanded and scraped, and I put oil-based primer on here. But as you can see, it's all pretty rotted out, pretty bad. So I'm going to try something today. I'm going to put a Fashion Day 90-degree elbow piece out of some trim that I cut up, and I'm going to try to put it in here and just see how that works. And with the idea being that it's going to be a lot less expensive and faster than trying to replace the whole thing. So we'll see what happens. I kind of carved it out a little bit to get rid of the stuff that's just kind of barely hanging on. So when I put the putty in here, it has something more to grip onto. Alright, so what I did was I made a little elbow piece out of some trim that I cut up. Come down here, you can see what I did here. And I just secured it with some wood clamps. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the wood putty out. And I'm just going to push that wood putty, sink it deep into the hole there. Make sure that it fills up all those little crevices. And then when it dries, I'll take the clamps off and the little template off. And it should be a relatively square wood putty finish, which is fairly difficult to do without some sort of guide. It's really hard to make it square, so I'm going to see if this works. Alright, so I made my putty. It's a pretty good thick consistency, so we're going to start putting it in here. Show you when I'm done here. Alright, so I waited for it to dry, and now I took off the template, took off the wood clamps, and this is what it came out like. So as you can see, it kind of came out pretty good. It's pretty solid. So I should be able to sand that down, put some primer on it, paint it, and that should be a pretty good fix for the time being. Ultimately, they should probably have this fascia replaced, but that'll work for now. So